Hello everyone, this is me Sadia and I'm doing your 10 days reading starting from the 20th April 2018 to the 30th April 2018, and this is going to be for the sign of Leo, because Leo received the most views for this, for the last reading that I did. So I'm going to start with the Leos. So let's see what's going on for the Leos for these 10 days of April. I hope you are doing good. I hope you had a peaceful time with whoever you are dealing with. So let's see what's going on for Leos for the next 10 days of April. Okay, let me pull one card from the Romance Angel Oracles cards. By the way, just to let you know that I might not be doing the monthly for the next month. I will because I will be traveling, so I won't be available to do the monthly. So I will get back with my 10 days reading starting from the 10th of May onwards. So let's see. I could do this reading. I could have, planned to do 20 days reading, but I didn't want to because I believe 10 days is more appropriate and more, it's more, I can feel the energies more strongly when it's, the time frame is small. So I believe 10 days is good enough for this time, but I will be getting back. I will try my best if I could get 2 cards reading for every star sign, but if I could not, I already told you that I would be traveling. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see what's going on for Leos. Okay, the Tower, 2 of Pentacles, and comes the Moon. So seems like let's see what's going on. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Since it's it's not the last 10 days and it's something new that is happening in your life, I would even though I do feel the Tower here is somehow connected to the past 10 days, or the since I'm recording this video on the 19th of April. So there might be times when you feel, that you have done something wrong to somebody in your life, or maybe there are times when you try to weigh your options, or try to weigh your, where you can, do more good to the person that you have, hurt, or maybe you are hurting and you know that. Maybe you're trying to, to bring balance in when it comes to you dealing with that other person in your life who is no longer that important to you. I do feel that you have I don't see there's romantic feelings is for the person that you kind of have left behind. I do feel like you do feel romantic feelings for the new person that you are dealing with in your life, but yeah, that's more like you are you don't want to do injustice to the other person too, but it's like you are more inclined to the new person, and it's out of your control, I would say, because I do feel with Tower here, I do feel like you are like I said in your previous reading too, you do believe that you are you are right, and you are doing justice to both the people that you are dealing with, but you see here you are more inclined to one person, and it's kind of very obvious, and that's why sometimes you feel bad, you feel depressed at times when you think of the other person, because you do feel, because since you know that you are not even though you try your best to maintain the balance, and it's like you are non-stop struggling with this bringing or keeping the balance, but still you are not able to, because that deep down inside your heart you are more inclined to the other person that you are dealing with now. And I do feel like that kind of you are having a good time, and then suddenly you get into the feeling where you think of what you have done, what you have done um, to the other person. It's like you have your lows and you have your ups, and you are like but overall it's all good, because you are trying your best to maintain, once you have done the mistake, once you have taken that step, or once you have followed your heart, it's okay if you but like I said, you have done injustice to the other person that you are dealing with. But I don't blame you on for this, because it's like you are trying your best. But I don't say that you are the only one to blame. Definitely the other person that you were dealing with must have given their part of reasons to keep the fight going on, that made you to look for another person in your life. But having said that, whatever the situation is, it seems like you I do feel like you are you feel like maybe disclosing it to the other person too, but I do feel like it's something that stops you from doing that. Maybe you are since you want to keep both equal, so maybe you are planning to disclose your this thing that you have kept from them. And it's like you want to get free from the guilt that you are having right now for hiding your relationship with this other person. So I do feel like you might be considering the fact that you need to tell the other person to keep, or to maintain the balance, to free yourself from the guilt that you have done something wrong to that one person that you are dealing with. And that is that might bring some very I would say it's more like you are stuck in a way, because if you say that to the other person, even then too, it's kind of it will bother you, because you might have a fight with that person. And if you don't tell them, it's like you are going to be having the guilt of keeping or not sharing what you are doing with that person. But having said that, your life is kind of balanced, because you go one time thinking low about yourself because of this other person, and on the other hand you are happy with the new person in your life. And it's like your life is going in balance. But when it comes to this person in your life, things do get stressful for you. I do see it in these 3 cards here. And when it comes to the new person, you're all good with this person as of now, but you never know because if you have done something wrong with this person, if that person, if you were the one who wanted somebody else in their life, or if you have done the wrong to the person that you were dealing with before, you will be having like I said in my previous reading too, if you were the one who just to have somebody new in your life, if you were the one who dumped the first person, not literally dumped, because you are still connected with that person, I do see that. But when it comes to you moving on to somebody new, if you were the only reason behind the whole thing, then you're gonna have the same come back to you with this new person doing the same to you for somebody new in their life. But if you have been you have done your best to maintain that relationship healthy and right and everything, then it's like maybe you will succeed in maintaining the balance. Or maybe once you share it out with that person, maybe you feel light, or maybe you feel the other person may also realize that they have done a mistake, and they deserved what they get, what they are getting now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just be mindful that you don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt if you think that I don't know. It's different for different people. If you know, for some of the people that you are dealing with, they might like it if you have kept hidden things from them, because knowing those things will hurt them too bad that they would not be able to take it. And for some of people, it might be the case that if you if you share with them, they will feel that you they will value you more for sharing your heart out with them, and they might understand their mistake, and they might take things as they come. But it depends on the person that you are dealing with, and obviously the person that you are dealing with more than I do, or more than anybody else do. So take or do take the decision accordingly. Don't hurt anybody in the whole in the whole situation that you are going through, and try your best to keep the balance going, and don't hurt any of the two. Don't try to I feel like you are having this mental I don't know, anxiety or over the whole situation. It's more like your reading is always a bit not a bit, it's too much heavy for some reasons. But yeah, anyways, I hope you have a good time with the people that you are dealing with, and keep your life balanced. Don't go over emotional with anything, because it may lead to sadness in your life. So just take things as they come. Don't and if you are into prayers and into affirmations, into spirituality or spiritualism, then try to get connected with the source, and try to seek peace when it comes to both relationships that you are dealing with. And I wish and hope that you will get peace, because I do feel you are not because Leos are very sensitive. But again, like I said, it depends on how you are, and in which circumstances you chose that step. So just seek peace from the universe, and you will be given peace for sure. So that's pretty much it for Leos out there. I hope you have a wonderful time. I will see you next month. Till then, take care. Bye bye.